Vulter's Robot Emporium.
So what does he do? Since robots do not seem to be a thing in the post-collapse world. To Robot Shop. Yeah, let's go.
Howdy, Pilgrim, and welcome to Vulter's Bot Emporium. Novelty bionics, pet androids, robotic companions, we've got them all.
Hi there. I'm Special Agent Vera Anglin.
Ooh, here to solve the murders, right?
Uh...
What? Did Pop spill some oil when he lubed my joints this morning? I told you to keep my chassis clean in case of chicks.
For crying out loud, Nissa, just let the police lady ask her questions.
Oh, great. A ventriloquist act.
Oh no, she's on to us.
Fine, you caught me. The man with the blue hat is just a puppet that I'm cunningly controlling with a set of strings.
That's a gosh darn lie. I'm fully steam-powered.
Well, you seem to be enjoying yourself. Cut the silliness. Well, yes. There isn't... You know, I'd arrest you for constructing illegal AI, but there clearly isn't any intelligence involved here.
You know, I'd arrest you for constructing illegal AI, but there clearly isn't any intelligence involved here.
Ha! That's...
See, if you were any smarter, you'd have a great comeback there.
Okay, Vulter. It's time for you to do less talking and more listening.
Sure thing, officer. Just keep in mind that all of these are just harmless automatons. There's no real CPUs or nothing around here.
I'm not here to report illicit technology. I'm just interested in the killings.
All right, then shoot. Ask away.
So technology is illegal. Interesting.
So, what can you tell me about yourself?
Me? Oh, well, what you see is what you get.
A crazy old fart with chronic coffee breath.
Oh, quiet, you little rascal. What I am is a tinkerer, a craftsman, a father of machines. I cherish building them. I adore putting them on display, and I especially love talking to them.
I've noticed. So how long have you been building robots?
Oh, ever since I was a boy. I grew up over at the junkyard. The place was cramped with old discarded robots. I didn't have many friends, you see. So, I decided to befriend these machines instead.
Aw. Poor guy. But maybe he looks like this sweet, demented old man. But maybe he's also a mastermind in disguise. I'm just gonna analyze you a little bit. See if you're a master liar. He's pretty relaxed, though.
What do you think of Dr. Pearson?
Quirky guy, but he means well. Sometimes he asks me to come over and help with the kids.
Oh yeah? Help how?
Usually by playing doctor and patient with Nissa. It helps calm down the little ones.
Ah, that's clever.
Pretty good.
Did you know Maya Strand?
Yep, I work with her from time to time. Some of my handiwork can be seen in her exhibitions.
Ah, they got some robots in there.
Yeah, I assembled them from parts I found in the junkyard. Or the bot cemetery, as I like to call it. Sometimes I feel more like an archaeologist than a mechanic.
Got it. So, do you have any idea who killed Maya?
Ooh, I got a theory.
No, Nissa, it wasn't the big war robot in the main exhibition.
Why not? That thing is huge. It could easily rip people to pieces, or buildings for that matter.
I know because I built it, Nissa. It's totally harmless.
I don't buy it, Pops. It's got red eyes. That's a telltale sign of a bot turned evil.
What I wanted to say was that Maya could be a little odd, but I have no reason to believe anyone would want to kill her.
Pop's calling others odd. Now that's a joke that requires no punchline.
Vulter, try to focus on the subject matter, please.
He is, in his own way, Vera. You just don't understand. This is how he communicates. Or maybe this is how he diverts from the fact that he's a evil mastermind genius.
What's your opinion on Stina Ruth, the councilwoman?
A politician? Me and those kinds of people run in quite different circles, to say the least.
What's your opinion on Anderson, the police commissary?
Seems like a reasonable man to me. But then again, I tend not to be involved in, crime.
Yeah, right.
Hush, boy.
Do you know who lives at 113 Mimir Road?
Nope. No idea.
No idea. Well, it's probably something I'll have to check in at the police station.
What's your opinion on Gabriel, the policeman?
He's an asshole. That's what.
Nissa thinks that guy is robophobic. Don't ask.
Robophobic, eh? Gabriel? No way.
Did you know Carl Oscarson?
Yeah, friendly guy. Came here buying spare parts every now and then.
Spare parts? Like what?
All sorts. Filters, tubes, nuts and bolts, various electrical gizmos.
Any idea of what the parts were for?
Couldn't say, but I'm pretty sure whatever it was, it had fluid in it. Maybe a water filtering system, a pump, something like that.
All those parts laying around, but do I ever get a working left arm, Pops? No, you'd rather let some carpenter assemble a goddamn aquarium.
I could replace Mr. Limpy with a water gun if you prefer.
Man, soon you'll even let the kids paint a clown face on me again.
With a water gun for an arm, at least you could spray yourself clean afterwards.
I don't know, man. Maybe he's not waterproof, so he would die.
Do you know anything about electronic door locks?
Why do you ask? If anything happened, that wasn't me.
Subtle, Pops.
Very.
Don't read too much into it. People have a tendency to accuse him of things.
Relax, I just need to get a door open. I was wondering if you had any ideas.
Mayhaps. What kind of lock is it?
It has one of those keypad things, and I think the code has 3 digits.
Can't you just push the buttons 999 times?
She's a human, Nissa. That sort of activity is not as stimulating for her as it would be for you.
Oh, you know what I'm thinking?
No, no. No way. You'll ruin something. Or worse.
Please, Pops, I could be her sidekick. She and I could solve mysteries together.
Walter, sometimes you take this ventriloquism skit a bit too far.
Pops could rig my arm. My good arm, that is. Unlike Mr. Limpy here on my left.
Let's not get into that, Nissa.
To push those buttons super fast and brute force the code.
I think I'll take my chances by myself, thanks.
Oh well, can't win them all.
But it's definitely an option. Although it's not a functioning robot because AI is illegal and he's a little insane.
Do you recognize this young couple?
Just the man, Carl Oscarson. Can't see who his lady friend is.
What do you make of this?
No clue. But I gotta use doofus more often. Such a funny word.
It is a funny word.
Any idea what this key opens?
Sure. I saw a small safe in the junk with a key just like it a while back. It disappeared later.
Good to know, thanks.
Interesting that you would recognize this. A small safe. Of course. Makes sense.
I don't want to share that with him. No. I'm off. See you later.
Take care.
Bye-bye, police lady.
Bye, you weird bunch.
What did people use the crab for?
Once upon a time, this was the most popular kitchen model. This fella could take care of any food-related task. Except the handling of shellfish, obviously. Even robots have moral standards.
I was gonna say, it will cook anything except crab.
What does this little guy do?
Clean. Like a mean machine.
He doesn't look very mean.
Looks can be deceiving. He's nothing but vicious towards stains, dust, and all of their ilk.
I'll take 15 of them. Thank you.
Guess that belongs with the head up front. What does the pointy little bot in the back do?
Oh, a bot of many talents. paperweight, table lamp, pestle, or perhaps a fashionable baton? The only limit is your imagination.
Amazing.
What does that tube-looking robot do?
That's no robot. It's just my teapot.
Not everything with lights on is a robot, you know. Geez, some people.
Sorry.
Is the big guy in the back your mascot or something?
You mean Ufa? Nah, he's more of a concierge. He's sophisticated like that.
I think I saw one of these in like an Apple store once.
What's up with the head?
What do you mean? You think it's too big?
The robot head on the table, that is.
Oh, yeah, it keeps coming off. I'll fix it eventually.
Alrighty then.
Guess that belongs with the head up front.
It looks like a piece of armor. Anyway, toodles, guys. See you later. Oh, and the robot greeted me out. Lovely.
He's busy composing his verse.
I'll just leave him to it then.
Looks like an apartment building. I don't have any reason to go up there.
And that is sensible. I wonder if the Dr. Person guy got the other body. Indeed. Looking great.
I already examined the body at the crime scene. Nothing new comes to mind.
Except that he's naked now. Oh, and I can pick up a scalpel.
This might be useful.
Great. Now I have another weapon. Actually, does it resemble the blade shape? Now it's in my inventory. I can't inspect it. Yep. It seems like they were stabbed with the same blade shape at least.
I had some more things to ask.
Shoot.
What are your conclusions about Carl's murder?
Just like the previous case, the cause of death is blood loss due to sharp force trauma to the upper body. The murder weapon looks similar to the one used on the previous victim. The victim has a bruised chest, likely from the impact of a hard fall to the floor. And this makes me believe that Carl was attacked from the front and fell to the ground, twisting as he fell. The killer then continued this brutal onslaught from behind to finish the job. Contrary to the previous case, I couldn't find any defense wounds on the victim. The killer would have to be both strong and fast to overpower Carl like that before he could react and call for help. It's certainly not impossible, but I think it's unlikely that a woman could pull that off without considerable training. This leads me to believe that the person we are looking for is likely an adult male in good physical shape. The time of death was sometime late last night, around 10 to 12 hours ago.
All right, now that you've seen both bodies, do you have a theory?
I think it's very likely that a single perpetrator is responsible for both killings. The MO is the same, and the murder weapons share close similarities. Both murders were premeditated. The killer came well prepared with the clear goal of killing each victim. The lack of struggle during the second attack could be an indication that the murderer learned from their mistakes during the first assault.
Okay, thanks for your input.
Think nothing of it. Happy to help.
What are your conclusions about Maya's murder?
Most obvious first. The cause of death is acute blood loss due to the multiple stab wounds to the chest and stomach. The murder weapon is a mid-sized blade, likely a knife of some kind. There are some defense wounds on her arms, so the victim likely tried to shield herself against her assailant. What else?
A razor-sharp surgical scalpel.
What do I have to do?
A razor...
Stab? Cut off a finger. He's dead. He won't need it. There must be some other way.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't recover any biological traces of the murderer. There's no blood on her that isn't hers, or any traces of skin under her nails. This makes me suspect that the killer likely wore protective clothing and gloves. The time of death was roughly 2,300 hours.
Interesting that I can cut a finger off, Carl. I don't really want to do that. The keypad requires no fingerprint.
So there's this locked door that I'm trying to get through.
Unless this door needs medical attention, I'd suggest asking someone else.
I'm trying to find out who lives in an apartment over on Mimir Road. Any ideas?
Not sure, but there should be address records somewhere. I would suggest that you check with the commissary.
What can you tell me about yourself, Doctor?
Oh, me?
So how... Huh.
Yes.
What's your opinion on Volter, the robot maker?
Oh, he's a bundle of laughs, isn't he? Sometimes he helps me out at the clinic when I need to calm down an anxious child. Nissa, his little robot, is an amazing tool. First, the child helps me treat Nissa, and afterwards, I treat the child. Seeing the whole process in a safe and playful space makes them much more at ease.
Sounds wonderful. Now, maybe I can get a sort of mold of his finger for some reason, because cutting it off, well, I'm sure the doctor will kind of have a problem with that. And kind of me, too.
That's enough questions for now.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie. Can I just do it here while he's watching?
That action doesn't seem productive to me.
Hey, what's that?
Clay.
I just need a quick mold of one of his fingers. Thought I'd use this clay here.
I suppose that's fine.
Cool. Kind of complicated, but should work. Why am I going to such convoluted lengths for a corpse? Surely there's an easier way. Well, definitely, but it's a little problematic. And now I pour the molding resin.
All right, this should work. I'll go and add some water. Okay, hopefully this can fool the scanner. I got rid of the clay mold. No more use for it.
What scanner? There was a keypad. Oh, there was a keypad with a finger lock. Yes, that's right.
A molded replica of Carl's finger.
Well, I suppose there's, again, multiple ways to play this game, and you would have cut off his finger, and then the doctor would have turned his back again, and be like, what the fuck happened here? Someone desecrated my corpse, and the only possible explanation would be this fucked up detective. And then I'd get reported, and... well, I'll definitely try it in another playthrough, you know?
I hope you can help the doctor finish up with the dead bodies soon. I think it's healthier for him to treat living people.
Yes, but sometimes these things happen. I want to open this door.
No use. It's locked. It's too strong.
A very strong door. Well, nothing here yet. Now, let's see who lives in that apartment. Oh, hey, dude. Gabriel. That's right.
Hello again, Gabriel.
Hey there, can I be of assistance?
Tenant.
I'm trying to find the tenant of apartment 113 at Mimir Road. Can you help?
There are address records in the commissary's office. I'd suggest that you look there.
Okay, thanks. What do you think of Commissary Anderson?
I have opinions about how he does things, but I keep those to myself. I respect the chain of command.
You seem to be a little angry, Gabriel. What's up with that?
What do you think of Stina Ruth, the councilwoman?
The commissary is the only one at the station who has any regular contact with her. But my impression of her is good. She seems like a straight-up woman. Speaks her mind.
Did you know Maya Strand?
Not really. I knew of her, sure. Most people in Nordson do, because of her importance to the museum. I hardly ever even saw her around, though. From what I hear, she was a bit of a recluse.
What's your opinion on Dr. Pearson?
Do you mean professionally or personally?
Is there a difference?
I think he's a great doctor and coroner.
But...
Between you and me, he kind of rubs me the wrong way. All that fancy talk and those morbid jokes. It's almost like the recent deaths have cheered him up. But as I said, he does his job well.
I understand. Thanks.
Well, Gabriel, it's kind of difficult to have a sense of humor in his profession, so take it or leave it, morbid jokes is the thing that doesn't help him not go insane.
What do you think of Volter, the robot guy?
Oh, he's great. My little brother loves him to death.
Yeah? He's popular with the kids?
You have no idea. He's quite the entertainer with that little robot of his.
Adorable.
What do you know about the murder in the museum?
I was first at the scene. Poor woman. Looked like she had regained consciousness after some time and tried to crawl to the door.
Sounds horrific. I don't envy her.
So the murderer didn't finish the job. Oh man, she died horribly.
I've got a locked door that I need to get through. Is there a locksmith around?
We have a guy for that sort of thing, but I think he's out of town.
All right, that's too bad.
Lucky me.
All right, I'm off.
Good luck out there.
I haven't been through here. Oh, there's a prison area.
Unmanned. Makes sense with no people in here. Probably for opening the cells. I don't need to mess with that.
So who am I going to incarcerate?
Empty.
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 Probably for opening.
Well, nothing here for now, but someone's definitely getting sent to the slammer. Anything going on in my room? Not quite.
I already searched that.
I already searched that.
Nice big lemon.
Nice big lemon.
I had a few questions, Commissary.
By all means.
I will show you the finger replica.
I don't want to share that with him.
It's probably for the best.
I've got a locked door that I need to get through. Is there a locksmith around?
There is, but he's out of town until tomorrow. Can it wait?
Not really. I'll figure something out.
Dude, I'm halfway there. I have a replica finger.
I'm trying to find out who lives in an apartment at Mimir Road. Any ideas?
We have address records in here. Check the drawers behind me.
Perfect. I'll have a look in a bit. What do you think of Dr. Pearson?
Oh, he's a fine man. Sure, a bit eccentric, but a really good physician. Treated my knee way back. Good as new.
What do you think of Walter, the robot maker?
He may be a little strange, that man, but he has a heart of gold. Nordson wouldn't be the same without him.
Yes, it would be such tragic news to hear that he would be the mastermind behind everything.
What do you think of this?
Be careful with that. It's not the best thing to have loose in your pocket.
Indeed, I'll be careful with the knife.
That's all I needed.
Very well.
Now let's see who lives there.
A collection of what seems to be both fiction and books on...
Not this.
Just lots of case files.
Where were drawers?
The drawer is labeled Address Records. These should come in handy. I'll be able to match a name to an address, or vice versa. Let's have a look.
I can find out where everybody lives. Okay.
As expected, nothing new. I don't think I need to look him up.
All right.
Yeah, this just confirms what Anderson told me.
Cool. So she lived at the museum, I think?
I don't think I need to look him up. Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
Katarina.
I copied the information onto a loose page from my notebook. Katarina Berg. Born February... I had a...
By all means.
No, this note is just a reminder to myself. I don't need to show it to anyone.
Fair enough.
That's all I needed.
Very well.
What do I need to remember?
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd...
Well, now I found the person that lives there. I'll head back to the apartment soon. Can I go into the school now?
I don't have any business in the school.
Ah, fair enough. Southwest. It's a pretty big city. Ooh, that is pretty. Town entrance. Okay. We're on a disc.
I don't need to go down to the ground right now. Looks like an old hovercraft.
But that's the thing that I wanted to check, if I can go to the museum now, or to... what was her name? Oh, I'm so terrible at names. The first victim's address.
Hey, quick question. Is it safe to go to the apartment upstairs?
Well, sure. That area is unaffected by the damage.
All right, good. Thanks.
Awesome. I will do that.
Nice little garden. Surprised it gets enough sun here. All right,
Wow.
Maya's place.
Maya, that was her
Let's
name.
see if I can find any clues in here.
Well, she had a knack for botany.
Nice collection of mushrooms. Looks like the edible kind. Some old pre-collapse gadgets, probably for the museum. Nice collection of... looks like a hard and uncomfortable chair. Wouldn't risk falling asleep on the job in that one. Some kind of airtight container. It's labeled nutrients.
Some kind of fancy espresso machine.
I have no clue what this thing does, but it looks like it could have something to do with processing samples. Doesn't appear to have power. Just as well. I wouldn't know how to make heads or tails of it anyway. It's a sketch of a museum exhibition of some kind. It's titled Path of the Pilgrim. A trophy in the shape of a robotic arm with a plaque. Winner of the 2041 Annual Nordstrom Awards, Sebastian Strand. An old relative of Maya's. Looks like various plant samples. Looks like Not sure what kind of plants those are. Maybe medicinal? Doesn't look like vegetables anyway. Not sure what kind of plants... This crude bed looks regularly used.
Oh, she slept next to her plants. That's actually quite soothing. But I think we got everything. Except, I have to get used to this. Gotta use my robot capabilities everywhere. Smart scan. Anything new in here? Otherwise, I'll just switch it to Maya's bio. Matching fingerprints. Alright, that makes sense. Well, she used her stuff, I guess. Matching fingerprints, of course. I need boot prints. No, no boot prints. I wonder if Carl's been here. Because that would be shocking. Nope, no Carl. Well, it makes sense that her DNA and fingerprints are here. It's her place. But not much to collect from this place.
Doesn't look like I can enter the museum.
Not yet.
Look. No, I'll leave her to...
I'll leave her to her job. I can go back to the apartment area, but I still...
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years.
Maybe her arrival date in Nordson is the code to her door?
Sounds like a class is in progress.
But what happens if you do it anyway?
Then policemen or women will come and arrest you.
Whoa. Harsh.
It's the law. We mustn't make things that can think for themselves.
But my parents created me, and I can think for myself. Did they break the law?
You make a good point, Alicia, but that's quite different.
Different how? I don't get why it's more dangerous to create a thinking machine than a thinking person.
You think too much, Allie.
No, that's good. You should always ask questions like these.
Teaching the truth. Well, I clicked on the school, not back.
I don't have any business in the school.
Fair enough.
Hey, Sven?
Yeah?
So I found out who lives in this place. Katarina Berg.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
Sounds familiar. That could be someone who lives here, but I'm not sure.
It is someone who lives here.
What do you think of Walter?
Funny guy. Yeah, I see him regularly in my work, and he always finds a new way to crack me up.
Everybody seems to love him. I love him too, but I'm also a little
Thanks.
apprehensive.
You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
Always suspicious. Okay, so there I put the fingerprint.
A molded replica of Carl's finger. Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56.
So 256 maybe, or the other date. Access denied. What was the other one?
Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to
138. Access denied. Well, I just suck at this.
I need to figure out the code first.
I've figured out the finger part. What if I just shoot it? Or what if I just open the door with my muscles? I guess I could do that, but I don't want to.
That action doesn't seem productive to me. Hi, Doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally flipped the day I first came to Nordsund? Kisses.
The first day.
Hi, Doofus.
So May 13th. That's 513 or a combination of those. 315. Access granted. Well, there we go. And now we use the finger.
Wow. How on earth did they manage to assemble all of this undetected? This is highly illegal. I'll have to report it as soon as I finish the murder investigation.
Indeed, they have illegally assembled a computer to run solitaire. Very dangerous.
Some kind of large tank. Looks like it opens. I wonder what's inside.
Katarina? Maybe.
There's a valve on this pipe here, labeled O2. Not sure what to do with it.
Touch it in various ways.
Odd-looking thing. No idea what it's for. Oh, just my luck. Like getting in here wasn't hard enough. I need more to go on before I can try guessing the password.
I assume it's not Doofus. Otherwise she would have let me try.
Some kind of live output of technical information. I can't make sense of it. Looks like something is missing here. Big enough for 2 people. Recently used. Looks like someone is expecting.
The unexpected.
There's a letter here. Hey, Kata. Or should I use your new alias? It's pretty ironic, since you're the least prudent person I know. JK. Anyhow, I'm sitting here alone, and it all feels so surreal. It's hard to believe that it won't be long now before we can let him out. He's ours, but not really. He truly belongs to the world. Bigger than the both of us, greater than the sum of our parts. Yeah, I can hear you saying, enough with the melancholy, Carl. We're so close now, we should be ecstatic. Anyway, I'm leaving this letter because I'm going away for a couple of weeks. My father passed away. I just got word and, well, I need to deal with things in the village. I'll be okay. We'll talk as soon as I get back. Love, Carl. The letter is dated about a month ago.
But Carl never came back, and this bed is recently used, so... Katarina must have heard that he got murdered. Although she didn't seem to be in a rush to destroy all of this stuff. So what can we put in the receptacle? A bloody photo. Maybe not.
That won't fit in there.
What will fit in there?
Looks like something is missing here.
Something's missing. I'm kind of looking for a little safe. that I can open with this small key. No such luck.
There's a valve on this pipe here, labeled O2.
Do something with the valve. Just twist it in some directions. Well, I imagine Carl's fingerprints should be around here, so let's switch to that. Surprisingly, Carl free. Except that. Yes, it is his DNA. And he also slept here.
Sure, I could try to open the tank with brute force, but I don't want to risk breaking it.
Oh, fine. No fun. But interesting, a highly illegal operation going on here. Maybe we should report it.
I had a few questions, Commissary.
By all means.
By all means.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
Sorry, I'm bad with names.
No, this note is... That's all I needed.
Very well.
That's right, I can't really report to you. I report to the other person, the former agent.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
Doesn't sound familiar, no.
Well, we should probably try and find her, is what I would say.
All right, I'm off.
Good luck out there.
I don't have the option to. She is a person of interest, though. Are you done?
He's busy composing his verse.
He's not done yet.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
Katarina Berg. Katarina Berg. Nope, not ringing any bells.
Actually, I should have activated this.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
Katarina Berg. Katarina Berg. Nope, not ringing any bells.
Indeed, no bells have been rung.
I'm off. See you later.
Take care.
Take care now.
Bye-bye, police lady.
Bye-bye. Cute robot. Well, I kind of think that I'm pretty much done with day one, I guess. I can try this area again, the workshop.
No need to go back in there.
No need to go back in there. Fair enough. Well, it's time to report to that lady person.
I don't need to...
Not much else to do. Maybe the museum will open up next day. Ah, she's not here yet, so I presume it's not time to report yet. Maybe she's hiding in the bushes.
Looks a bit overgrown.
So I'm kind of drawing a blank on what there is left to do, which kind of makes me think that someone is lying to me because I need to detect with my biometric analyzer. But who? Who could be lying to me?
Low maintenance. My kind of plant.
Also my kind of plant, too.
Nah, I have work to do.